Roundtable as we kick off another week. Excited about working with data, excited about following our own paths in our data journey. How are you? Hope that you're doing well. Hope that your week is off to a strong start. My week is off to a busy start. Lots to talk about already, and it's only the first couple hours of Monday on my end. So let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know that you're out there. As always, the whole purpose of a data roundtable format is for us to have open discussion and talk about whatever you'd like. So let me know, what are you reading? What are you working on? What piece of code did you develop? What's your side project? What's your side project to your side project? Because I know that you guys are just like me, and sometimes you develop other side projects and whatnot. Let me know what's on your mind. No agenda, just open discussion for all data professionals that want to attend. So please let me know what you got going on, what you want to talk about, what's on your mind. Anything goes in this type of format. We've had some fantastic discussions recently. And I just love the fact that I do. So for those of you who don't know, I do two streams. I do a stream here on YouTube. I start on YouTube, 1500 GMT. And then whenever this finishes or whenever the conversation dies down, I restart over on Instagram. Same topic, same everything, But it's always interesting to me to see how the conversation tends to be a little bit more advanced, a little bit more mature here on YouTube, and it tends to be a little bit more student oriented or more job oriented over on Instagram. I love that dichotomy. It makes it fun for me because that means I get to talk about different topics all day, even though it's to different audiences. But I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny to see the differences between the two groups, between the two people. So yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know what's on your mind. Would love to chat with you and see what's going on. No agenda. Just getting together and talk about whoever wants to chat. Michael, so good to see you, Michael. How are you, my friend? Michael says good morning. Good morning to you too, Michael. Thanks so much. I appreciate that you're here. Appreciate all the work that we've done. So let me know how you're doing, Michael. What's on your mind? What does your week look? I'm already off to a busy start here. Dog park. Got my coffee. I got a couple of coaching clients that are traveling today. I got a coaching client that's I'm trying to place in a job. I've got another coaching client who is outside of the U.S., so I get overnight messages from them. Different things going on, and it's only Monday, and it's only the beginning hours of Monday. It's 8 a.m. for me on my end. So let me know what's on your mind, Michael, or anybody else in the chat. I'm here for all of it. I'm here for any data discussion that you guys would want to have. So let me know what's going on. Michael says it is a Monday. Okay. Okay, Michael. So that's starting off with maybe some indication of how your week is going. But yeah, Monday is always tough because you gotta break out of the weekend mode, break out of those 2 great days of rest, and get back at it, right? And sometimes it feels like the office overall can have like a little bit of a down approach, right? Everybody's kind of hard to get started. But having said that, Michael, we do have next week to look forward to. So for those of you who don't know, in the US, next Monday is a holiday. So this is going to be, this is the week before the holiday. Some people might even take Friday off, so it might be a shortened week for them. So yeah, next week is a big holiday here in the U.S. It's Labor Day here in the U.S., which I think is our equivalent of what other countries would have as a May Day or something like that, right? Because in the U.S. May Day isn't really a thing, but we have Labor Day. So yeah, that's our big item here for the week in the U.S. So Michael, hang in there. Just a couple more days until it's a 3-day weekend, or who knows? Maybe you're taking Friday off too, right? Make it a 4-day weekend if you can. But yeah, guys, so as I said, no agenda. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm here for it. Let me know what you're reading. What are you working on? You are working on something, aren't you? You should be, right? The whole purpose of being a data scientist is to get better. Get just a little bit better every single day. Not going to become an amazing data scientist in 1 week. But if you try, For a week, for a month, or well, you try to get a little better, I should say. For a week, a month, a year. Next thing you know, you've gotten somewhere, right? So, what are you doing today to help you with that? What are you doing today to move you along? For me, this past weekend, I put out, I created 2 pieces of content that I've been really wanting to get out. So I'm really happy I finally shipped those. So that's been my win for the week. That's how I've been able to move myself forward. Talking to my clients also helps me move me forward, right? Helps me understand what they're working on. Keeps my mind fresh also. But what are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. What are you doing to improve yourself? What are you doing to kind of move you along? Any good articles out there? Any good news items you've read that relate to AI? It all adds up. It all adds up over time, guys, right? So I would encourage anyone to keep going with that. You never know where you're going to find inspiration, where you're going to move yourself forward a little bit. You just never know. That's the beauty of learning, right? You never know when inspiration is going to strike and what things you're going to read that are going to make you say, "Oh, I get it now. Oh, okay, yeah, I read this and it helped me remember this other thing that I read before, and now I can connect those things. Oh, okay, I get it." Right? Super valuable to make those connections. So feel free to let me know how you're doing, or if you have questions, I'm also here for that. Like I was saying earlier, on YouTube, we tend to get a little bit more of a mature questions, which I enjoy. But also on Instagram, the questions there are just as valuable, right? So let me know what you're up to, guys. Feel free to join in the chat. I'm gonna finish my streaming here, and then I have to do a couple of things on my car. I've been doing some car maintenance the last couple of weeks, which I really enjoy. What I don't enjoy is when you have to stop a job because you figure out you don't have the right tool for it. So I had to order a tool on Amazon. So I'm going to finish some stuff I was doing on my car last week. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep on developing my skills, keep on working with great people like Michael, and just keep on keeping on, guys. All right, guys, so this seems like a natural transition point. Join me over on Instagram if you'd like. I'm going to hop over there. But as always, please take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care, guys.